I don't even know how to start this. My boyfriend's 10-year-old son came to live with us recently after being taken out of his mom's house due to horrific abuse from her boyfriend. We always had our suspicions that something wasn't right over there, but we had no idea how bad it really was until CPS got involved. His mom's boyfriend had been locking him in a cupboard, making him sleep there at night. He withheld food, hit him, screamed at him, and called him terrible names. The things he told that little boy were beyond awful. Before anyone wonders why his dad didn't step in sooner, it's important to know he always loved his son and wanted to be in his life. But his ex made it nearly impossible. She constantly moved without telling him, blocked his number, and even lied to the court about where she was living. She struggled with addiction for a long time, and that's when everything really fell apart. When she was using heavily, she'd disappear for days or let her boyfriend handle everything, and that's when most of the abuse happened. My boyfriend tried to fight for custody, but every time he got close, she would vanish again or make up some story. It wasn't until recently that she finally resurfaced, and that's when CPS got involved and everything came to light. The guilt eats him up inside. He's been living with us for about 3 months now. He's safe, he's loved, and he has his own bed and room with food whenever he's hungry. But you can tell he still doesn't believe it. He acts like every kind gesture is a trick. He's such a gentle kid, sweet and careful, but he's constantly on edge. If someone shuts a door too hard, he jumps. If anyone raises their voice, even just laughing or calling out from another room, he goes completely still. He apologizes for everything, dropping something, bumping into a chair, even just asking for a snack. It's like he's wired to expect punishment for simply existing. The sleeping situation is the hardest part. We tried to make his room special, but almost every night, I find him curled up under the kitchen sink. When I asked him why he liked it there, he softly said, "No one can find me here, it's quiet." I didn't know what to say. I just sat on the floor beside him and rubbed his back. We don't force him to sleep in his bed. I figure he'll use it when he's ready. He also has severe separation anxiety, especially with his dad. When my boyfriend has to go to work, it's heartbreaking. He clings to him and cries. After his dad leaves, he often goes into his closet and sits in the dark. During the day, it's just me and him. At first, he barely spoke to me, keeping his distance and only nodding or shaking his head. But he started to open up. Now he'll sit next to me on the couch, sometimes resting his head on my shoulder. He likes to be near me when I cook, just standing and watching. Recently, he even started asking if he could help. We make simple things together, like scrambled eggs or sandwiches, and I let him stir or hand me things. He's showing small signs of trust. If I'm folding laundry, he'll come sit beside me and start folding without being asked. If I leave the room, he'll follow me not out of anxiety, but because he wants to be near someone. Still, there are tough moments. He doesn't eat much, even though we tell him he can have as much as he wants. He takes small portions and hides snacks in random places, under his pillow behind the couch. We don't scold him, we gently remind him that food isn't going anywhere and he can always have more. We've gotten him into therapy, and his therapist says it will take a lot of time, patience, and consistency. We try to give him structure and reassurance every day, the same bedtime routine, the same meals, calm voices, and lots of praise for little things. Yet, there are moments that give me hope. Like when he really laughs over something silly or when he curls up next to me during a movie and just relaxes. I love this kid so much. I never thought I could care this deeply for someone who isn't biologically mine. but he's completely taken over my heart. It's emotionally heavy. Every day, I just want to give him a hug and tell him I love him. If anyone has been through something similar, helping a child heal from severe trauma, I'd love any advice or even just words of encouragement. We're doing everything we can to make him feel safe and loved, but I know it's going to be a long road.